What's going on, dudes? It's Chaos, and welcome to a Technic tutorial. And this is actually, it could be Technic, but you can also do this in Tekkit, which is probably what I think most people will end up using it for, because it doesn't use anything that is not in Technic, or in Tekkit, I mean. So, yeah, this is a mossy cobblestone generator. This is kind of a design that I kind of came up with. I don't know if anybody else has done anything like this. But yeah, this is just kind of what I've come up with and how I've made it work. So we're going to kind of just go over it step by step and show you guys how to make this. So you can make this a little bit more compact if you want, but this is the basic design that I have. So mossy cobblestone will spread to normal cobblestone next to running water. So I use that to our advantage here, and I've got just a mossy cobblestone generator. And what happens is it's all completely dark in here. It does work a little bit better in a complete dark. You can't do it in direct sunlight, so just if you're making one of these, make sure if you build it outside you give it some cover, but it will work a little bit slower than if it was just in a complete dark room like this. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. So this is the basic idea, is we've got some pistons down here, whatever, pushing a line of cobblestone all the way down into some breakers, and they break it and they put it into a cording chest, you know, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so you will need at least a couple pieces of mossy cobblestone to begin with. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started. I'll kind of just show you guys what we got here. So we'll just go ahead and block that off, and then you can see it works pretty well. So we got 20 pieces. It is kind of a slow process, but it's not that bad. So the way I have it set up is, so we've got it diverted here. So mossy cobblestone will go into a chest, and then the normal cobblestone that we get will flow all the way back in and destroy itself in the lava back here. So we have our own mossy cobblestone generator. So this thing is self-efficient, which is really cool. So here's everything that you're gonna need. Let me get rid of this cobblestone here. But you're gonna need at least one piece of moss stone, which, you know, if you find like a dungeon or something like that, you'll find a whole bunch of this. So it'll work better if you have 8 pieces, but you can start off with 1, and I'm actually going to show you how to get it started with at least 8 pieces of moss stone. So everything you're going to need moss stone, cobblestone, a bucket of water, and a bucket of lava. You actually need 2 buckets of water, and you'll see why in just a little bit. Some redstone torches, 2 redstone engines, some stone or any kind of transport pipe really, 1 piece of wooden transport pipe, a diamond transport pipe, some pneumatic tubes. You'll need 2 block breakers, 2 pistons, some red alloy wire. You could probably also do it with redstone if you wanted to, but this stuff is just a lot better. And then a timer and 3 chests. So here we go. Let's grab some of this stuff here. So we will grab some cobblestone, and we'll grab our water and lava, and we will grab our pistons and our breakers and our timers and our redstone alloy and our red alloy wire, and we should be good to start. So here we go, man. We're kind of just gonna come far away. So the basic design is what you want to do is just build something like this. This will be the cobblestone generator in the back of the whole setup. You just kind of want to build kind of just a cross pattern like this with three outlets or 3 holes, however you want to think of it. And you can actually, you know, just build this out as far as you want. So like you'll kind of see. So what we want to do is we want to let's put in our pistons first. You want to knock these out, and you want to put pistons here and here. And then you can, if you want to, you don't have to, it just makes it a little bit easier, put a piece of cobblestone right here. That way you don't get any clogs or anything. You want to put water on each of the sides, and then lava in the very middle, like this. So once we turn on the pistons, it'll start just pushing out a bunch of cobblestone, so which is exactly what we want. So let's just run it like this. We'll put down our timer, and what we want actually right now is for our pistons to extend as far as they can. That way we can get the most efficient numbers, I guess, for our cobblestone. So we'll just throw this down, kind of let it do its thing. So it's just gonna, I think it's like 16 blocks or something like that. But these guys are gonna be pushed all the way out until the pistons just can't create any more. And then that will be where we place our block breakers. So but yeah, like I was saying, you can actually build this out. So the next one over would be lava, and then water, and then so on and so forth, you know, as far as you want to go. So yeah, so that is as far as the everything is going to push us for now. So let's place our breakers, damn it, right there and right there. You can also use a screwdriver to reface these guys if you want to. It does make it a little bit easier. But then you just want to do this like that, and then I build this up. I try to build it up 4 high on either side. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll put on the sides like this, because you need some place for the water to run down, and this is kind of what I end up using this base for right here. Damn it, come on. So like that, and then you can actually build it out like this if you want. I tend to encase mine like that in a little building, but you could also just actually keep it like this if you so choose. Just as long as it's not in direct sunlight, you should be good to go. So let's actually turn the sun back on here. But yeah, just it won't grow in direct sunlight, so that's the only thing is you got to be careful of. Get all of this going here. And you don't have to make it as big as I'm making it. Like I said, you could even too, instead of having it go all the way down here like this, you could actually put your breaker right here if you wanted to. So it would be that short if you wanted it to be a lot more like compact, I guess. Which is the nice thing about it. So it's just kind of like all, you know, depending on how big you want it to be and that sort of thing. So yeah, it's pretty neat. But I definitely like using the moss cobblestone for like a building block, and this is kind of just a cool workaround if you know, just don't feel like going out and exploring a whole bunch of dungeons and all that crazy stuff. So yeah. Come down here, we should be good to go. Now our breakers are all set up. We do need some water, and our water is going to go in the top trench right here. So I tend to get just a couple buckets of water, and then I'll make like an infinite spring somewhere near the area, and we'll use it that way or whatever. Just keep refilling our buckets, and then throw it all in there if you're playing in vanilla. So the next thing we need to do is set up our red alloy wire. I'm going to keep it open right now just so you guys can see, but this version over here is the enclosed version, so it's the same thing, just 2 different styles, just however you want to do it. So we'll run our red alloy wire. This is not the most pretty display of red alloy wire that you could think of, but it gets the job done. So we'll run it up here, and then we'll get rid of this timer here because the timer is going to go on the other side. And actually, let's do this. There we go. And then yeah, so that's pretty much it as far as the building goes. So now we need our pneumatic tubes, and we'll drop some of this stuff off. We're done with the red wire. We still need some timers. We're done with the pistons and the breakers. And then we're also done with the water and lava. So let's grab our pipes here. Wooden pipes, transport, and then our pneumatic tubes. We'll grab our redstone engines. And we're done with cobblestone for now, and we'll grab our chests. So we should be good to go now. So let's do this. We'll come over here, we'll set up our pneumatic tubes. This is how I set them up. You can set them up however you feel like it. This is just kind of what I do. I put a chest here, kind of acting as a buffer. Let's see if we can... Let's get this to face the right way. There we go. But it just kind of acts as a buffer. So now we can turn this on. Put our timer down. Whoops. Right there. So as you can see, it's going to create the cobblestone. Down there, it's going to, you know, create the cobblestone, whatever. It's going to push it down. And then down here, the breakers are going to break it and then throw it all into this chest. So now what we need to do is throw in our wooden pipes here and our engines on either side of the wooden pipe. I use 2 just to make it run a little bit faster, but you definitely don't have to use that many if you choose not to. So we'll put in some stone pipe and then our diamond pipe right here, and then some more stone pipe, and then I also put our chest up on the ceiling. You don't have to do that. I can put them down on the ground too if you want to. That's just, like I said, it's just kind of how I do things. So we'll run some cobblestone all the way down here, and this will be for the cobblestone, and it will recycle itself back into recycle itself back into the lava back here. That way we just don't have an abundance of cobblestone all built up, because that's never a good thing. So Let's do this. So now we need our moss stone, which is over here, I believe. There we go. Get rid of these chests because we don't need those anymore. And let's get in here. So what is it? Blue for moss stone, and then red for cobblestone. There we go. So now it should start spitting all the cobblestone into the red side. Over here, we'll grab this out of here. Get out of here, cobblestone. But yeah, so now the next thing is to get this thing to start producing moss stone. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is just turn this off. That way you guys can kind of see it. Hopefully we can actually see some spread, which I'm kind of hoping we will be able to. But damn it, who knows? So this is how I kind of just set it up. I have 3 in between, 1 here, another one there, and then 3 in between another piece. So as you can see, since we got the running water next to the normal cobblestone and we place down 1 piece of moss stone, the moss is going to spread to the normal cobblestone. As long as there's running water nearby, it shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, so now what's going to happen is it's just going to keep spreading until we turn this thing on. And then typically what you would want to do, these ducks are fucking annoying. Get out of here. Let's go grab our timer real quick. I lost the one that we had a minute ago. Oh no, I didn't. Look at there. We still have them right there in the corner. Oh, excuse me. But now we want to set down our timer. So now it's going to break the blocks, and you see it's mossy stone. It's going to go all the way up and through. Get out of here, man. I don't want to hit you because I'm going to do that. Can you leave, please? Thank you. But yeah, so that's basically it. It's gonna start filtering out the moss stone from the normal cobblestone, and it's got a bunch of cobblestone and stuff to go through first. So, but yeah, so now it should all filter out, and the cobblestone, you know, will go back into the lava, and the moss stone will come here into the chest, which is really cool. You could also exchange this chest with a condenser if you wanted to build up EMC. Since moss stone actually has an EMC of 125, I believe it is 145. Check that out. And then normal cobblestone only has 1, so you could actually have them both filter into one chest if you wanted to. Just, you know, all you'd have to do is just put a condenser probably like right there, and you'd be good to go. But yeah, this is my design for a mossy cobblestone generator. You can kind of take it and tweak it a little bit and run it, you know, a couple different ways. So this is how I have mine set up over here. So as you can see, it is kind of a slow process, like I was saying. It does take a little while for the moss to spread and things like that, and I could probably also speed this up even. We've got it set to a 32-second interval, and this one is running actually a lot faster, but it tends to work a little bit better if you give the moss stone time to settle, or the moss to settle onto the cobblestone, because as you can see right here, the moss is not settling anything. So if we slow this down, let's say to 32, like that, it'll give it more time for this moss to spread onto the normal cobblestone, and you should be yielding a lot more mossy cobblestone. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this helped you out a little bit if you were interested in making a mossy cobblestone generator. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool design. So if you got any suggestions or tweaks or anything like that, leave them behind on a comment, and yeah, we'll see what we can do for the next one. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Make sure to check out my Technic series, where I kind of built this in vanilla version of everything, and yeah, so go check that out, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Talk to you then. Peace.